All right, number 3 says find the zeros of this function, f of x equals x squared plus 4x minus 117. So the zeros of a function are the values of x that make the function equal to 0. In other words, what numbers can I plug in for x that is going to make f of x equal to 0? So to find that, let's set f of x equal to 0. So 0 is equal to x squared plus 4x minus 117. And now, when we have something like this, we're going to want to factor this. So x squared, the only way to make x squared is x times x. Now we need two numbers that multiply to negative 117 and add to 4. Well, there's not a whole lot of factors of 117, but 9 and 13 are factors. 9 times 13 is 117. One of those has to be negative, and we want 9 to be negative, so that when we add 13x plus negative 9x, that's going to give us positive 4x. All right, so now that we've got this factored out, the zero product property tells us that if we're multiplying two things together and getting 0, the only way to do that is if one of these two things that we're multiplying is 0. So we know that either x minus 9 is 0 or x plus 13 is 0. If any of these is true, then the whole thing is going to be 0. So if x minus 9 is 0, then let's add 9 to both sides. We get x equals 9. And if x plus 13 is 0, subtract 13 from both sides, we get x equals negative 13. So our answer is that the zeros of this function are x equals 9 or negative 13. Either one of those, if we plugged it into this original equation, it's going to make it equal to 0.